We'll turn that off. All right, guys. So I know a lot of people are watching Eric's stream, but I figured, you know what? I haven't made a video today. It's getting late, and so I ran out into the garage and I grabbed some shoe boxes, two shoe boxes, and a box of whatever this is. Now, these are part of a purchase I made this year, earlier in the year, and so yeah, let's go through them. Got some stuff right up here. It's magic, card magic. So what is this? It's playing cards. You will choose this card. What? You will choose the. Alright, so I have no idea. I thought it might be like Magic the Gathering cards, but no, it looks like it's an actual magic trick. Okay, magic tricks. Okay, whatever. Boink. What else do we have here? Lance Necro. Never heard of him. Wonder if he's related to. Oh, wonder if he's related to Joe. Joe and Lance Necro. Look at that. I wonder if they're related. Home, Lakeland, Florida. Where was this guy born? Lakeland, Florida. Ah, they're related. Must be father and son. Did not know that. That's cool. Well, I always like to see what's in these soft sleeves, the penny sleeves. So let's grab them. Looks like football. All right. Well, let's see. What's this? It's a Mark Chimura. A pennant or something? I don't know. Hey, E.L. Brown, what's up? Thanks for joining the stream. Curtis Conway. So apparently, I don't know, the football box. There's a Thurman Thomas, if you know. Football. Oh, here's some die cuts. I don't know who that is. Who's that? That's Chris Samuels. Never heard of him. And another Mark Chimura on like a little fuzzy pen. I don't know. You guys ever seen these? You guys like football? I don't know. It's a real hodgepodge here. There's a Terry Glenn, like nice shiny Terry Glenn. Top newcomers. All right. Top newcomer, and it's I'm sure you guys heard of this guy, Ray Caruth. If you remember him, he's a real promising athlete, football player for the Panthers, and he murdered his fiancee who was pregnant. I remember reading about that. Murder, there's another one. Murdered her. There's another Ray Caruth. And another one. And while she was pregnant with the baby, and the baby, I guess, sustained some kind of physical damage and is now handicapped. And but his fiancee died in the attack. Or he didn't do it. He hired someone else to do it. All right, here's some basketball. Robert Parrish. So there's basketball in here. What is this? Some little cards. Some little cards in the back. Ooh. What's this guy? It's a football player, Michael Floyd for the Cardinals. You guys ever seen those cards? What is this? National Football League. Oh, it's a Topps card. Oh, Topps apparently made some tiny football. And here's a Tony Gonzalez. I've seen these baseball ones like this. That's Upper Deck, right? No, it's Fleer. Okay, it's Fleer. Bert Emanuel. And then look at these. What are these? I don't know. I don't have not done football since the 70s, maybe 80. I don't know when the last time I collected football. Malcolm Floyd and I don't know. Ryan Fitzpatrick. Oh, he was a quarterback. Yeah. Wasn't he a Jets quarterback? What's this? 1993 dog tags. Irving Fryer. Pair autograph. Well, there's no autograph on there. Maybe they came autographed. Looks like there's more. A whole bunch more. Look at them all. Man. It's almost like Christmas, except it's kind of you get the toy you didn't really want. You didn't get your first choice of toys. Because mine would be baseball. So here's a whole bunch of these things. David Fulcher, Irving Fryer, Keith Jackson, Irving Fryer, Keith Jackson, Irving Fryer, Keith Jackson, Louis Oliver, And I don't know, maybe if you bumped into the player or maybe they had random autographs. I'm not sure. Oh, these are Dolphins. One guy, Bengal. And who are these guys? Dolphins. He's in a Patriots uniform. All right. Well, that's that. What's this card that's sticking out higher than the rest? Doug Smith. Kellogg's. So apparently this came in cereal. 1992. Kellogg's College Basketball Greats. Came in Raisin Bran. Look at that. All right. I'm interested in this box because this box has got some, looks like some older cards. And it does. Does have older cards. Older basketball. I'm really liking this one here. Let's go right to the top. All right. Look at that one. 1969-70. And it's got Lou Alcindor or Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Jerry West, and Elvin Hayes. Nice. There's another. That guy looks like he's messed up. Okay. Lou Hudson. There's a Walt Clyde Frazier. Nice. Len Wilkins. Is that the same card? No. Yeah, that's the same card. Oh, what's this? All-Star card of Jerry West. So, nice. What's the backs look like? There you go. Sports highlights. West double teamed in the layup attempt. Cool. Jerry West. I'm sure he's in the Basketball Hall of Fame. How about John Havlicek? Oh, he was stapled. Someone pinned him and then stapled him. Got holes in him. 69-70. So these are 70-71 tops. John Havlicek. Oh, Wilt Chamberlain. Wilt the Stilt Chamberlain. Look at that sweatband. Cool. So 70-71 tops basketball. Yeah, that's what it looks like in here. It looks like fairly decent. Yeah. Yeah, any Bo Jacksons? I don't know. Oh, look, another Lou Alcindor. That's a nice one. A little rough on the edges and the corners, a little smushed, but cool. Who else are in here? Jack Marin, Gus Johnson, Wes Unseld, Earl Monroe. Okay. Earl the Pearl Monroe. Tom Bullwinkle. John Block. Larry Siegfried, Alan Roy. No, just kidding. There's Elvin Hayes. Happy Hairston. Never heard of him. Harry Finkel. Laces out, Finkel. Finkel is Einhorn. Einhorn is Finkel. Ooh, Oscar Robinson. The late Oscar Robinson. Dick Van Arsdale. Bobby Dandridge. Looks like he was pinned up. He's got a pinhole in him. Who else is in here? Norm Van Leer. Connie Durking. Okay. Herm Gilliam. Archie Clark. Terry Dissinger. Paul Silas. Bob Dandridge. Heard of him. Flynn Robinson. Flynn Robinson. A checklist. That's all-star checklist. Nice. This one's not written on. The first one was. This one's not. Nice. Always nice to not be written on. Oh, there you go. There's Walt Clyde Frazier. Happy Harrison. Jerry Lucas. And look what they did. They wrote Knicks on it. Like we didn't know he was played for the Knicks. Who does these things? Oh, because it says San Francisco there. Someone corrected the printing error. Duh. Oh, man. Who does that? Kids. That's who do it. Kids do it. They did the same thing to this guy. They crossed out San Diego and put Los Angeles there. Oh, yeah. What else are we going to find in here? Alvin Hayes again. Nate Thurmond. Here's a Connie Hawkins All-Star card. This guy, Guy Rogers, was pinned up. Got a nice hole in him. So does Bob Dandridge. Nice pinholes right there. Man. What else do we have here? Lou Hudson. Walt Bellamy. Otto Moore. They did the same thing this guy. Crossed out New York and put Baltimore. Crossed out New York and put Golden State. Now it's getting to be a habit. Stop. Gail Goodrich. Pat Riley card. And they crossed out Portland and put Los Angeles. You guys. And there's a pinhole in it. And there's another guy. Baltimore to Philadelphia. Guess they're making their own traded update set or something like that. Bob Boozer. And this guy got stapled right in his forehead. Someone didn't like him. Put it right there you go. Lenny Wilkins. I'm sure he coached for a while too. So I think he's a Hall of Famer. Some nice basketball cards there though, that's for sure. What else do we have in this box? Thanks for tuning in, guys. Apparently this box looks like these might be all non-baseball. I don't know. Oh, here you go. I remember having these when I was a kid. I don't know what happened to them. How about some Harlem Globetrotter cards? Look at that. Nice. These are they're made by Fleer. And this happens to be Jackie Jackson. Card number 81 of 84 in the set. And I'm trying to look for a year down the bottom. And there's no date on it. So how do we know? Harlem Globetrotter is a federally registered mark of Harlem Globetrotters, Inc. and is used herein by permission Fleer Corporation, Philadelphia, PA, and that's it. Printed in the USA. There's no year, so I don't know what year these were. But I remember getting these when I was buying this stuff when I was a kid. I don't know where mine are now, though. Look at that. Meadowlark Lemon obviously was like everyone's favorite, and I think that bald guy was Curly Neal. Right there, I think that's Meadowlark and Curly Neal. Let's see. No, it's Mel Davis and Curly Neal. Okay. Never saw the Globetrotters in person, though. Have you guys ever seen him in person? Hey, Big Country Wheelhouse. You got my email saying the package was sent and the tracking number should have been attached with that email. I sent it out today. So here's some old basketball. There's a Lou Alcindor scores 31. That must have been a lot back in the day. And these are from what year? And don't say, so 71 or 70, 71. So these are 71, 72s. Okay, early 70s college basketball. Anybody good in here? That playoff card. It looks like, so far, just glancing through each box, it's going to be, oh, look at that. Bart Simpson must have been, Bart must have owned this. Remember that episode where Bart had his little label maker gun and he's marking everything, property of Bart Simpson? Hey, Lou Rocks. How's it going? Yeah, so in case we didn't know that was Rick Barry, we certainly do now because you put it right over his name. Nice. Whoever had these before. There's Billy Cunningham. Okay. And here's a scoring leaders with, again, Lou Alcindor. This is a nice one. It's got Wilt Chamberlain, Lou Alcindor, and Alvin Hayes would be the guy that brings that card down, I guess. Who else do we have in here? Need some good single player cards or any rookie cards of like superstars. That would be great. Okay, well, looks like we're changing gears maybe. So here's Phil Chenier, and these are from a different year. Yeah, they got stripes in the corners. So what year are these? These are from 74, 75, so that makes it 75, 76. So mid-70s. Sweet Nader. Rick Barry, Bill Bradley, Calvin Murphy, playoff cards. Where are the good players? Oh, there's Phil Jackson. Okay. Yeah, Phil Jackson card. There's Bill Bradley. But we need, like, there's Bill Walton. We need someone bigger than that. We need, like, Wilt or Kareem. All right, what else is in here? Sorry about my fat head if it gets in the way, guys. I bought this months ago. So here's some. Oh, Uncle Sam Wants You. And it says 1968. And you're supposed to stick your finger in the. I want you, son. Run down to the recruiting office today and sign up. Need lots of Marines. Oh, there you go. Cool. Little joke cards. Oh, God. Wait. Let your fingers do the walking. Okay. Oh, well, you have to have small fingers. Apparently, I don't have small enough fingers because it shows you walking like this. All right, whatever. All right, what's this one here? Laugh-In Follies. Collect the entire set. So apparently you fold them over. Okay, well, let's see. And that's how he's supposed to look. And then with the beard. I don't get it. Must be 60s humor. Yeah, they don't go the other way. Different. Here's another Laugh-In Follies with an astronaut. Well, if it wasn't broken, it is now. And Some chick on the back. I forget her name. So what are you supposed to do? Oh, okay, dress the astronaut. Give her, okay, gotcha. I give her monkey legs. Okay, whatever. And this one goes like this with old George. And that's Einstein? No. Who's that? That's just George Washington and that guy. Oh, God. We probably shouldn't go through that. Oh, it says stick your thumb in there. My thumb, I'm sorry, guys. It must be kids, because my thumb won't fit. Oh, here you go. Gene Clavin. WNEW Superstars. Front end, 5:30 to 10 a.m. 11:30 on your AM dial or whatever. So some kind of sportscaster. How about Welcome Back, Kotter? Vinnie Barbarino or John Travolta. Some of you guys may not be old enough to even remember that show. Mr. Carter. Horshack. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That was his shtick. And I don't know who that girl was there. So these are from, and there's the backs. Topps made these. 1976. The Walper Organization Incorporated and the Comac Company Incorporated. Okay. So that's that. So it looks like we got some sports, non-sports. That's what I thought. So what are these other ones? Don't take too much off the top there. The guy's got a meat cleaver. Frankenstein. I gotta lay off those sweets. Maybe it's my breath. Bride of Frankenstein. Wait till I find the guy who sold me that hair restorer. Okay. And you'll die laughing. American International Pictures Incorporated. The print's getting pretty small here. Something about go to your local theater, watch movies. But I don't see a date on them. Universal Pictures. Collect the entire series. But they're made by Topps. So, Creature from the Black Lagoon. Oh, look, it's Godzilla. Godzilla. The Mummy. Wolfman Classics. Don't know what that is. There's a bunch of these here. Look at them. Someone got gum stains on. A lot of them have gum stains. That doesn't look good. Kiss me. Alright, what else do we have here? That's a bunch of non-sports cards there. Guy still with me? I don't know. Yeah, so apparently Partridge Family. Bunch of Partridge Family. What's this? Bazooka Joe. It's a puzzle on the back. So comic strips. This one actually has a door on it. You open up. Saki to me, baby. Oh, I get it. You get in trouble for that kind of humor nowadays. They all got little jokes on them. And they all have something that moves, like there's a trap door, pull open, and take away this credit card. How do you stop a charging lion? Take away his credit card. Corny jokes. All right. But Ron Martin's laughing. Oh, look, there's Brady Bunch. Cool. I guess. More Partridge Family. Partridge Family. Oh, okay. So it looks like I've got a box of non-sports cards with some basketball tossed in. So let's see where we get. Oh, I take it back. Here's hockey. So this is more laughing. Very interesting. Let's get rid of these. All right, so here's hockey. So here's an old beat up Canucks, Bobby Schmaltz. And this is, doesn't give the year. This says, 72, 73, so it's 73, 74. Here's a little booklet. What is this? It's like a comic book, I guess. That's cool. And there's a couple of them. Bobby Orr, Gordie Howe, Gary Smith, don't know. Jude Druin, Juha Whiting, Rod Gilbert, Ken Dryden, Dave Cohn, whatever. Frank Saint Marcel, Marcellis. Same guy. Tony Esposito, Alex Del Vecchio, got that one right. Bobby Clark, that's an easy one. Greg Paulus, got that one right. Ed Giacomoni, got that right. Jacques Plant, I probably got that one wrong. Phil Esposito. All right, so a lot of little comic books, hockey comics, and then we got these old hockey cards that are from 70, 71, so it puts them 71, 72 hockey season. Nice. Alex Del Vecchio, Nicky Redman, Gary Bergman, Wayne Mackey. I don't know any of these. Guys. I know that guy. Look at that. Bobby Hull. Judging by his hairdo, it's not his rookie card because he's like bald there. I'm sure he didn't start out. Well, he may start out his life bald, but no, he has many years. 57 and 58 was his first year. These are 71s, 72s. But, ooh, well, you know what? First things first. I gotta save that one. Sleeve it up at minimum. Put it in a soft sleeve. There we go. Saved him. Jim Pappin, don't know him. Pitt Martin, Magnuson, Stan Mikita. I've heard his name before. I'm sure that's one I want to save up. I think he's was a good player too. Pat Stapleton, don't know. The White, Dennis Hall, that would be probably Bobby's brother. But Bill White. And then this guy, then we Edwards. Tony Esposito, one of the Esposito brothers. Ed Giacomoni, Tony Esposito, and Cesar Maniango, I guess. Bobby Orr, league leader cards. So I probably want to sleeve these leader cards up. At least with the Orr and the Halls, because I know they're Hall of Famers. And I don't know. I couldn't even tell you where the Hockey Hall of Fame is, but just by their names, you know they were top guys during their time. Something tells me he's the guy I want to sleeve up, but I'm not 100% sure. Jacques Plantet or whatever. Oh, look, it's Bernie Perrant. He's going to be at the card show this weekend over in Philly, signing autographs. I didn't check it out because I wasn't gonna get his, but we only know him as a Philadelphia Flyer. I never knew he played for anyone else other than Philadelphia. Cool. He came to my work one time because we're building helicopters for Canada, Canadian military, and he came in and got a tour of the place, and then they gave him a nice jersey. You know, had CH-147 on it for him. He autographed it. It's on display at work. My son met him. I got a hoodie. My son met him here in Williamstown, where I live. He came in to get tires for his car or something like that, and my son ran out into the store at it was Sam's Club. He ran out and bought a Philadelphia. He called me first. He goes, "Hey, Dad, there's a guy here. I think he was a professional athlete." From what people are saying. I said, "What was his name?" He says, "Bernie Parent." I'm like, yeah, he played hockey. He was part of the championship team for the Flyers, the goalie, and one of the best goalies, of his time. And so he went out and bought a hoodie, a black hoodie with a Flyers emblem on it, and had him autograph it for me. So that's cool. And he autographed it in silver ink. All right, so what else do we have here? We got a couple good hockey cards anyway. I don't know about all these guys, these other names, but there's some more here. So let's see who else we find. Gary Dope. Rod Gilbert. Ed Giacomoni. Bobby Clark. Well, gotta sleeve him up. Flyer. I'm not a hockey fan anymore, but I do know something about some other good players. Bobby Clark was one of the best players, especially locally. The rest of these guys and Van Imp, don't know. Oh, there you go. I know where that's going. That's funny. Gary Cheever sounds like a race car driver name. But I think it's Eddie Cheevers was the race car driver, Indy car driver. Who else do we have here? Oh, Ken Dryden. Let's see. Hey, Primate, what's going on? Yeah, it looks like I got a bunch of hockey, basketball, and some non-sports cards, some Partridge Family, some Harlem Globetrotters, some Welcome Back Cotter. Getting notifications right now from other people. Hey, Dragon Fan Tim, how's it going? E.L. Brown. Is it me, or does anyone else think that the 70s Topps hockey and basketball designs are better than their baseball designs? Well, yeah, I mean, I like all the old stuff. I mean, look at those hockey cards there with Canadians kind of blazoned across the front, or golden seals and Flyers. I mean, just jumps right out at you. It's not overcrowded on the front. You know what I mean? They're not putting a lot of junk on it for you. So yeah. So Ken Dryden, I know he was a very good goalie. So we'll sleeve him up, save him from any further damage, because these guys are just sitting in my garage, and I'm actually gonna be moving all my stuff out in the garage. I don't know about that guy. Don't know who he is. Jean Clemere. Don't know. I'm sure I'm missing some good guys that people know were good hockey players. All right. So we've got a change of years, looks like. Gary Doak, Murray Hall. and Andre Bourdays, I guess. Well, that's cool. These are super special. Dryden, Clark, Bernie Parent, goal leaders, assist leaders, Stan Mikita, and a Bobby Hole. Nice. What else is in? Oh, we found these hockeys. These hockeys, I remember collecting these when I was a kid. These are from 71, 72, so they're 72, 73s. And that's when I really started collecting cards, 72. So there's a Bobby Orr. Oh, checklist. Someone marked on that checklist. I'm just going to go through and look, see if I recognize like Tony Esposito. I think Phil Esposito's more known of the Esposito brothers. But I could be wrong. Who knows? I don't know. I'm like your favorite bank that you don't need, like, I don't know, Jack. About hockey, really. Look at that. He's got it's like a mirror reflecting up, and they got him like, took his picture through the mirror. That's cool. Bobby Orr. Gary Desjardins. Bobby Clark. Hockey playoff games. Giacomoni. So there's a couple there. Clarks and Bobby Orrs. Now, what else is over here? Some basketball. These are from 72, 73, so it makes it 73, 74 basketball. Easy. So these were sitting in the garage. I picked them up from a lot purchase, and I got so much stuff I have not even been through it all yet. I'm just gonna have to clean out the garage to make room to put more cards in the garage. So, which means I gotta buy a shed and move everything from the garage into the shed. So I'm sorry if I'm going through them fast, but I'm kind of just looking for like anybody that's a big name. I guess we're looking for Wilt Chamberlain's, Kareem's. I mean, Calvin Murphy was an okay guy, I guess. But ones that I recognize anyway. Norm Van Leer, Alvin Hayes, Bill Chenier, Wes Unseld was good. I'm sure he's in the Hall of Fame. There's Pat Riley, Gil Goodrich, Henry Bibby. There's Phil Jackson, two Phil Jacksons. Willis Reed, okay. Jerry Lucas. So there we go. Got some good ones there. Write these out. Put them there. Put those there. And there's a whole. Oh, there's something changing here. Yep. So this whole stack is all the same year of cards. Looks like Bob McAdoo, Bob Lanier. Who's that? Oh, Happy Harrison. Pat Riley again. Where is the Wilts? Where is the Kareems? Come on, baby. Give them to me. Artist Gilmore. Who's one of those 7-footers plus. Playoff cards. Apparently, yeah, he's on a couple of the playoff pictures, so. And some all-star cards. Dan Issel. I think he's in the Hall of Fame. There you go. Here's one. How about a Dr. J? Julius Erving. Nice. We'll look at the back of that as soon as I sleeve it up. It does have a little ding on the one corner. 2 corners. This one and that one got dings, probably from laying in the box. But centering's a little off high to top to bottom, but overall nice. Yeah, it's a 73 to 74. It's his second year card. Julius Erving, second year card. Nice. I'm going to put that right there. Get scared with cards. Yeah. I haven't bit that other box yet. I don't know what's in that one box over there. I'm just looking for Oscar Robinson, Bob Dandridge. So far, that Dr. J is leading the way as far as best card out of this stack. There's a John Havlicek. Spencer Haywood. Here's Kareem. 3 Kareems. That one's messed up. Billy Cunningham, Artist Gilmore, Clyde Frazier, Pete Maravich, Bob Love, Dave Cowens, Jerry West, Nate Tiny Archibald, checklist, more playoff cards, and that's it. But we get to sleeve up a couple more cards, save them from any further damage. But man, like almost so many of these cards, I don't know if you can see like the gum stains on it. It's ridiculous. Pete Maravich, Pistol Pete Maravich. And it's too bad they were sitting in these boxes. They got the one sides are a little roughed up. Some of the corners got just the tiniest of dings from sitting on their sides in this box, and that one's just all off cut. Got to preserve them though. From here on out, it will be preserved a little bit better anyway. Yeah, John Havlicek, I guess. I'm sure he's in the Hall of Fame. Basketball Hall of Fame. All right, and that's that. I gotta get more 5,000 count boxes. I know I've been saying that for a while, but I really need to get them. So for those of you that have maybe tuned in late, these are pretty cool cards. I see these at shows from time to time, these like tall basketball cards. And we had some good ones here. We got a Jerry West. For those of you just tuned in, some of you guys already saw these, but I think these are neat. John Havlicek. Look at that. Wilt Chamberlain. Got some little wrinkles in it. And rough corners. That corner's really roughed up. All of them are, but that's a Lou Alcindor. What year is that for him? It's a rookie card, 69-70. Too bad it's all boogered up. That would have been a nice one. But it'd probably grade out at like a PSA 1 or 2. I don't have anything that big to put them into. Hey, I guess I can sleeve them, double sleeve them. I've done that before. Put 2 sleeves on them. Go 1 there. It almost covers it all. And then you go 1 over top. Please. hooked it. Oh, there's not much you can do. And then work one underneath the other. And voila. Kind of saved. Kind of preserved. Let's get these two in there. Who else in there? And Wilt Chamberlain. This is definitely not Wilt's rookie year. He's probably been around. He played. Wilt Chamberlain was a Harlem Globetrotter. Just so y'all know, if you didn't know that, he played for Harlem Globetrotters in his early days. I think before his NBA time. And then he got his break in the NBA. No, he's been playing since 1959-60 was his rookie season. So he's been around. We'll worry about the rest later. So the rest of these are like these. I see a Kareem right there. Who else did I miss? A Havlicek. Bill Melchione. Dr. J. There you go. Wilt Chamberlain. Jerry West. Jerry West. Well, I'm thinking that this is a Dr. J rookie card. Second team ABA, that's when they had the American Basketball Associations. 71-72 All-Star. And yeah, I think that's his rookie year right there. Only has 1 year worth of stats on it. It's not in the best of shape though, unfortunately. But let's see who else we got here. Phil Jackson. You guys like Phil Jackson's. Willis Reed. Okay. Hal Greer. Guess he was pretty popular in the Philadelphia area since he played for the 76ers. I don't know who else he might have played for. League leader cards. Championship. ABA championship. Playoffs. Look at that. Wilt ripping the boards against the New York Knickerbockers. There you go. Pistol Pete Maravich. Check one. And we got to sleeve up Pistol Pete. What's that for Pete? Second year card. Nice. Goes right there with Dr. J. Almost done with this box. Dave DeBuscher, Phil Jackson again. I'm there with Phil Jackson. Looks like we got some old team stickers. Cleveland Cavaliers. Look at their logo back in the day. The Hawks. How about this? You ever see the Memphis Tams? What the heck? Hey, Darnell's Camp. How's it going? Gary Siegel. Yep. Those oversized cards were from 69, 70. So that makes them 70-71s. But it's Lou Alcindor's rookie year, or Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as he became later on in life. Capital Bullets. Not anymore. Get in trouble if you use that kind of logo. Philadelphia 76ers, Los Angeles Lakers, Houston Rockets, New York Knicks. How about the Kansas City Omaha Kings? Ooh, look at that. That's cool. San Diego Conquistadors. That is neat. And that's the ABA team because of the red, white, and blue basketball. How about the Seattle Supersonics? They don't have that team anymore, do they? Supersonics? Milwaukee Bucks. Chicago. The Bulls. Phoenix Suns. Are they even a team anymore? How about ABA? Kentucky Colonels. Atlanta Hawks. Virginia Squires. That's who Dr. J played for. That was his team, the Virginia Squires. Denver Rockets. Some of these are pretty hokey. Golden State Warriors. Indiana Pacers. Carolina Cougars. Is that like a bunch of 70, 80-year-old women got their own basketball team together from Carolina? The Carolina Cougars. And we already did Cavaliers. And then there's some more basketball right here. Bob Dandridge, Oscar Robinson. There's Kareem. Oh, it's all boogered up. Man, I've been waiting. For one of these guys to pop up. And he's all boogered up. How dare you? See all you get the glare with all the creases in it. Real hard with the reflection, but it's creased right there at the top. You can see it down on the bottom corner here. It's creased right through there. Creased all up through there. Got some creasing here. And it's his third year card for Kareem. Can't save him. He's goner. He's a goner. Well, that's that box. Alright. Started to go through this box, but I think it was a lot of football in it. So, let's see if I remember correctly. Oh, there's hockey and football in here. So, some newer hockey. Mark Messier. Some Mark Messiers. So, whoever had these kind of put them in alphabetical order. Messiers. Michael Sikora. Smith. I don't know, maybe not, because now we're in K's and Stewart. There it goes. Upper decks. Jordan Embry. This guy. Mike Richards. Mike Bossy, heard of him. Cam Neely, heard of him. Matt Sundin. Dominic Hasek, I've heard of him. Don't know who Bellinger is. Bellinger. Ulf Samuelson. ULF. And who's this? Peter Nedved. I heard of him. I think he played for the Flyers at one point, didn't he? Peter Nedved. All right, I see a baseball card laying on the bottom. It's an Edgar Martinez Bowman. Who's this? This is a playoff collectible card game. one-on-one challenge. So it's some kind of game. And there's basketball in here now. Mark West, Wilkins. Mark Price. I don't know who all half these guys are. Manny Wilkins. All right, he's a Hall of Famer. Detlef Schrempf. Ron Cycli. Steve Smith. Derek Smith. There's Detlef again. Schrempf. Mark Seeley. Scott Skiles. Steve Smith. Rick Smits. John Sally. Malik Sally. I wonder if they're related. Probably. Alright, so Byron Scott. Where's the real good guys? And then we're in the hockey. There's a die cut. Premier prospects of no name guy. Christian Dubé, because it's got a little squiggly above it, maybe. I don't know how you pronounce it. Ice Gallery, I think that's Mike Madonna. There it is. He was good. Don't know what year it is with his card. Hey Weber's Mile High Cards, how's it going? I got your package right there, ready to go. As you see it, it'll be going out tomorrow to you. So, well, this Edgar Martinez got boogered up at the top. I have the only baseball card in the box, and they boogered it up. Basketball. More basketball. Basketball. Football. I don't know. I just grabbed some small boxes thinking I might get lucky, but apparently I went over this before. This guy, Ray Caruth, found a couple of his cards in here. Here's another one, another one. There's 3 Ray Caruths right there, rookie cards. So that's not worth nothing now. Might be able to send it to prison, right? Is he still in prison? Kajana Carter, Kajana Carter, Kajana Carter, Carter rookie. Jermaine Crowell. Carolina Panthers, Ray Caruth. Looks like Ray Caruth. So that's what, number 4, number 5. Another Caruth, another Caruth. Someone liked Ray Caruth, apparently. Maybe his mom owned this box. Ray Caruth again. Ray Caruth, Ray Caruth, Ray Caruth. Holy moly. What else is in here? Scott Green. Okay, it's not Ray Caruth. Carlton Gray. How about Jim Harbaugh? Not coach, quarterback. Harbaugh. 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 Someone likes Harbaugh too, apparently. Caruth and Harbaugh. Elvis Gerbach. Oh, wait, I seen a die cut. Who's this? Carson Palmer. Panini. So it's a fairly new card. 2010. Okay. Oh, here's a numbered one. Look at this. This is number the 499, number 93 of 499. Joe Flacco. Not a rookie card. Not a rookie card. It's a second-year card, I believe. Joe Flacco. He don't play for them anymore anyway. But I believe he went to college down in Delaware. I think. Eric Decker. Rookie card says. Golden Gophers, yeah. Only has college stats. Here's one that says Jerry Rice. Let's check it out. That's a booklet. Collect the books. Jerry Rice. Okay. Let's look for die cuts. These look old just because of the color on the borders. Ernest Biner. That's a 1986 Topps. Ooh. We need the Marino. This one, right? And who else was a rookie that year? Warren Moon, and who else? Instead, we got Tony Nathan, like his 10th year card. And here's some 1981 team leader, so that makes it like 82 Topps. That's not 82, that's 89. There we go. 81, so it makes it 82. Jim Plunkett, not in the Hall of Fame. 87. Tommy Newsome. Nope, 87. Nate Newton. Don't know. Oh, I see a die cut here. Let's pull it out. Who's this? Ted Popson. Never heard of him. 98 Absolute. Don't know. Never heard of him. This looks like a Bill Sharman. Oh, basketball. It's a action-packed. Okay. Never heard of you. It's a reprint of an old card. Andre Rison. Silver flashbacks. Andre Rison. Alan Page. Okay. Greg Pruitt. Julius Peppers. Orlando Pace. Offensive weapons. 1995. Andre Rison. Okay. Well, I don't see any more really old cards in here. So, I mean, that's what I'm looking for. Anything old. I'm not seeing any older. And no die cuts are like looking like inserts. Nice to find a Kobe Bryant in here. But it ain't gonna happen, I bet. Probably ain't gonna happen. So let's move on to the third and final box. Oi. Now we gotta make room. Globetrotters. I'll put you right there. Just going back in the box for now. Football. Basketball. Gotta make room. Not bad. I got more in the garage. I'm gonna have to slowly work on getting them out here, I guess, so I can kind of go through them. I mean, I normally go through them by myself, but some of you guys wanted me to share it with you, so you see what I find. Centennial Olympic Games at Hollywood. Seoul, 88. David Robinson, but it's creased. Sean Salisbury. Bryant O'Neill. Oh, look at that. So, I don't know who the O'Neill is, but there's a Kobe Bryant. That's Kobe there. Look at that. Bryant O'Neill, High School Sensations. Okay. I don't know who the O'Neill is. Doesn't look like Shaq. Too skinny. And these are boogered up. See that nice crease there. Nice crease there. All right. Let's see what we got in here. What's in here? Come on out. Gingerly. Oh, it's baseball. Nothing old. And probably nothing any good. There's Mahomes' dad, by the way. Oh, that was all boogered up. All boogered up. Let's see what else we got in here. Kenny Lofton. There's a gold Brett Boone. Skinny Mo Vaughn. About half the size he is now. Denny Dykstra. Nothing. Oops, Bowman here. Let's see what else we got here. I wish my wife would have closed that door. So I don't get that music. Hold on, guys. I don't want to get a copyright shit on me. All right, Rafael Ramirez. And here's a John. So top chrome Jaha. Mo Vaughn. Put on a few extra pounds there since that last one we looked at. Here's a Cornflakes card of Dan Quisenberry. That card's all boogered up. That card's all boogered up. So far, nothing to write home about. Hey. Some 87 tops. Will we find the Bonds? Tony Pena. That's as close we're getting to Barry Bonds. It's Tony Pena. So here's a member's choice. That one's all boogered up. Nice crease in that one. That's a parallel with that funky prism thing, I guess. There's a gold version. That one's all scratched up or something. No bow. else he got creased? And we got baseball, but nothing great. There's a parallel. So whoever had this box, looks like they picked out everyone good. They organized it pretty nicely, but by doing so, they took out all the good cards, looks like. Puzzle piece. They have plenty of Dykstras, though. Silver signature, Wally Joyner. Yeah, I think we're going to strike out here. It's too organized.
I'm going to take a bath.
Okay. Here's a Paul Molitor. Oh, Jim Tomei. Okay. There's Bo. Anna McGuire. And another McGuire. Guess that's Ozzy. Tony. Roberto Alomar. Molitor. It says World Series. Is that what the other one said on it too? Yeah. Okay. Here's Ripken Jr. Another Gwen. Hoffman. Biggio. Trot Nixon. Roger Clemens. Billy Wagner. Draft pick. Biggio. Tim Raines. Pedro, the guy most love to hate guy in the world there. Trammell. Strawberry. Larkin. Donnie Baseball right there. Nice. Bernie Williams. Tim Raines. As soon as I said they were too organized, there's Tim Raines. Sammy Sosa. Andre Dawson. Oh, that Donnie Baseball's all messed up. This Clemens got boogered up. This Ozzie Smith is boogered up. Man. All right, we got Glavine, Griffey Jr., Smith, Molitor, Brett, Carter, Alomar, Gwynn, Trammell, Whitaker, Biggio, Boggs, Bonds, Donnie Baseball, Cal Ripken, Barry Bonds, Ozzie Smith. That's creased a little bit. How about Randy Johnson? Not his rookie card, so. Vizcael, Sheffield, Bo Jackson again. A lot of people like Bo. Alomar, Sandberg, Eddie Murray, Jack Morris, nice Wade Boggs, another Boggs, Cal Ripken Jr., Bernie Williams, Trammell, Ozzie Smith, George Brett. This Musisa Lou is creased. Look at that Sammy legging one out. Neon Dion. I think that's his rookie card. Yep. Deion Sanders rookie card. And is this Sammy's rookie? Yes, it is. So, 2 rookie cards there. Might have been Vizcael's rookie card, too. I don't know. I don't remember what year Bo Jackson's rookie was. Maybe it was his rookie year, too. Let's see. Yeah, Bo has been with 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like his 5th-year card. Nice stack there. But that came from here, not here. These are the ones they've gone through and picked over. So I expect more of the same here. Horatio, whoever. William O'Pena. Craig Griffey. So that's the other Griffey boy. Craig Griffey. Nice. Okay. And here's some silver parallels. They didn't leave anyone there. Doug Drabeck. They left us Doug Drabeck. See, comments. Okay, yes, the 84 Topps football was the black ones, right? Yeah, well, we didn't stumble across the, there's Ozzie Smith, the Elway or the Marino. No Vaughn's all jacked up. So let's see what else. Let's pull from this stack. Last time we pulled from here, we had luck. Nolan Ryan cards. Palmero. There's a Mike Messina. Craig Biggio. Dennis Eckersley. Viola. Messina. Trammell. Gwynn. Cal Ripken. Alomar. Dawson. Gwynn. See if we missed anyone. I don't think we did. Bernie Williams and Jorge Posada. So we're good there. Got Roger Clemens. I got a Tim Salmon. Ozzie Smith. Here's a nice Coca-Cola. Nolan Ryan. It's all boogered up. Never mind, I take that back. Boogered up. It's from 92 Leaf. Right? So 92 or 82? 92. Alomar with a crease. Roberto Alomar. Oh, there's one. League leaders. Phil Necro, Hall of Famer. Nice looking back on it. 1986 Fleer. Here's a Mike Schmidt Cornflakes card. Nice. 1992. Whitaker, Ripken. These cards are not in the best of shape, though. Frank Thomas. There's a nice Aussie. That one's in good shape. That's got a little discoloration, which I found out on a lot of these cards like this. They fade. Oh, there's a first day Domingo Martinez, first day issue. Okay, there's a Roberto Alomar. There's Donnie Baseball. Nice. How about Wade Boggs? New York Yankees. Nice. If you ever saw that one. Here's a Whitey Herzog. He's a Hall of Famer. He signs TTM, but it's like 10 or 20 bucks. $10 will get you Dave Rice's autograph. $150 will get you a Mike Schmidt autograph. Cal Ripken, can't tell you. Boggs. Winfield, don't know what he does. Man, that's all creased up. I don't know if you can see the creases in that baby, but another one. Like, these cards were just abused. Ripken, Smith. Here's a gold winners, Carter. There's a Canseco. People like Jose. Smith gold. July 11 gold winners. Here's another Frank Thomas team set. There's Bo. White Sox team set. Getting there. Won't be long. We'll be done. But, it's just cleanup time. And then go to bed. Of course, we got work. I got work in the morning. Let's get rid of these. They're creased really bad. There's the Jose. I'll put him off to the side. Okay, the black was 85. Sorry about that. So, 84, that's the green one with the yellow stripes going diagonal across the card borders. Is that what am I thinking right there? All right, what do we have here? think we got nobody. Hey, Tobin C. I met him. Henry Rodriguez got autographs on him when he was a minor leaguer. Mel Hall. A couple of Mitch Williams in there. And that's that. So nothing there. What's in the rest of this? Put on your sunglasses. There's some yellow bordered cards coming up. So here's a Fleer Baltimore Orioles. Fleer Orioles checklist. Ooh, look at this one. So he got an egg behind him. Diamond Dominators, Fleer Platinum, Kurt Schilling, Red Sox pitcher. And it's got, like someone made this in arts and crafts. It's got some kind of like sparkly glitter and an egg shape behind him. I don't know. 2 of 20. Cool. Never seen them before. Oh, here's the yellow. Got your sunglasses on? Sorry. I did warn you. Oh, thank God it was only a small stack of 5. So I'm getting all Orioles. Okay, now they're different teams. But it's like nobody's. Again. Alright, here's some newer cards. Johnny Estrada. These are Fleer Platinums from 2004, so they're not newer. To me, they're newer because I've never seen them. Lance Bergman, Victor Martinez, Hank Blaylock, Mark Teixeira, former Yankee. Here's a Kerry Wood, 20 strikeout guy. Alfonso Soriano, former Yankee. There's another Kurt Schilling. Freddie Garcia, Maglio Ordonez, and then I get into some Fleer here. And these cards are just rough. They've been abused, these cards. It's like someone was rubbing on with sandpaper. Nothing. Alright, let's see. Oh, Jeff Blauser's all boogered up, creased, folded. Spanky Levias all folded up. Good. Tommy John. Oh, Tommy John was the card in that stack. Jose Vidro. Dontrell Willis. Orlando Hudson. Who's this guy? J.D. Drew. Lance Berkman. So these are Fleer from what year? These are 2005 Fleer. Jim Edmonds. Mike Cameron. Victor Martinez. Raul Ibanez. Rick Ankiel. Still not a whole lot to Tim Wakefield right home about so far. This stack. Trot Nixon, David Wells, Mark Pryor. Ruben Sierra, Kevin Brown, Milton Bradley. A couple more from that year. Here's a top trio prospects. No one we know. Oh, this guy's got a hockey mask on. Oh, it's Sandy Alomar. He's a catcher. I take that back. He's a catcher. He's allowed to wear that. And that's that. Nothing really great there. So these boxes are turning out to be, I mean, as far as baseball goes, bust. I like those old basketball cards. So they really are nice. I thought that was Nolan Ryan for a second. Silly me. Thinking there'd be a nice card in here. And even if it was probably going to be all messed up. So many of these cards have creases in them. Smushed corners. Put you right there, I reckon. All right. There's a Griffey Jr. It's not the best of cards. A Frank Thomas with a nice crease in it. Ain't that great? That's just beautiful. McGriff, Carter. I don't care about Palmeiro. Biggio, Ripken, Dale Murphy, Justice. There's a McGriff and an Ozzy. Nice Osby. He's giving you a finger. Ooh. There's a Sammy Sosa. All right. Albert Pujols. Okay. Let's see. Not a rookie card. It's 2005, but still don't have a whole lot of Albert Pujolses. So, well, we're just going to sleeve him up right now and save him. Mr. Pujols. And then we got a nice Larry Walker. Might be in the Hall of Fame. If he does, he'll be the second Canadian national to be in Major League Baseball Hall of Fame. How about a Griffey Jr. for the Reds? Sweet card. And then we got Sammy Sosa for the Orioles giving you a thumbs up. And he has no signs of that vitiligo, like that skin pigmentation issue. Home runs 36, 40, 36, 66, and 98, 63 and 99, 50 in 2000, 64 in 2001. Then he dropped off to 49, 40, 35 for a grand total of 574 home runs. Holy cow. That's a lot of home runs, but a lot of those are juiced years, so I don't even know why I sleeved him up. There's Palmeiro. He has 500 home runs. 47 twice was his best year. He's got 551. And he only hit 47 at one time, but he was a juicer. I'm not going to sleeve him. He's a juicer, too. Bernie Williams. Always like Bernie. Yankee captain. I'll sleeve him up just because he's not. Oh, Derek Jeter. That's my boy right there. Jeters. Yep. And Alex Rodriguez, another one. Nice. He's got 600 home runs, right? No, he doesn't. Well, as of this year here, 2004, he only had 381, but I thought he had at least 500. 600 home runs, right? So, how about a Jim Tomei? He's a member of the 500 home run club, right? This, as of 2004, he had 423. Sleeve him up. I met him when he was a minor leaguer. Mike Piazza, how many home runs did he got, you think? According to this, 378, but I thought he was up there too. Maybe not 500 though, but he made the Hall of Fame. Chipper, how many home runs do you think Chipper Jones has? Okay, Weber's Mile High. Catch you later. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah. Good luck with that. Pulling that rookie card. 310 as of 2004. But he's in the Hall of Fame. Andrew Jones did not make it. Roger Clemens. Bagwell made it. How many home runs did Bagwell got? 446 as of 2004. Hall of Famer, though. Here he is again. The guy I love to hate because he's a jerk. 182 wins and 76 losses. That is impressive, though. Hall of Famer. Schmaltzy, Hall of Famer. Tommy Lasorda, I think now the oldest living Hall of Famer is Tommy Lasorda. Check my facts there, but I think I'm correct in that. Will the Thrill Clark, but it's got a little damage. Johnny Damon, rookie. Kirby Puckett. Paul Molitor. Hey, look, we found an older card, a 1981 Donruss John Stearns. And it went through the crimper for the packs. How about an 81 Vita Blue? Rob Picciolo, whatever. And then that was it. Short-lived. Got 86 Donruss, 20 Armas. Mark Graves, Eddie Murray. So, is this a Johnson rookie card? It is. Randy Johnson rookie card from Fleer. 89 Fleer. Carlton Fisk. Tom Glavine. Ricky Henderson. Rob Yount. Donnie Baseball. Craig Biggio. Molitor. Alomar. Mike Messina. Oh, here's an insert. A couple of them. This is a Griffey, a cut above, and a nice insert of Crash the Game for Joe Carter. So we will sleeve this up, protect this one. Anything junior is worth protecting. And this is a Crash the Game. Nice, I don't know what to call that, spectral design or whatever, prism design. So we'll protect this one. And what's this say? September 23rd, 4th, and 5th. Joe Carter, Blue Jays. So apparently maybe if he hit a home run during those 3 days, you win something by turning in the card. How about a Edgar Martinez, Hall of Famer? Let's leave them up. CC Sabathia. Oh, the presses. Not a rookie, though. It's like his 5th year card. Looking young there, CC. And probably 100 pounds lighter. They say he'll be a first ballot Hall of Famer. I don't know. Oh, there he is again. There's a Pujols. Nice. Zach Greinke. Nomar. Andy Pettit. And a Craig Biggio. So there's a nice little stack. Albert Pujols. 4 RBIs in decisive game. Must have been a playoff game. And Diamond tributes Pedro Martinez. Really? 8 of 25. Not numbered. Alright. Let's leave you up. And let's see. So got some nice cards there. No Manos or anything like that. No old cards. So let's just see what else we have in here. Some newer stuff. Some old score. These look like Donruss. Green. Blues. Red borders. And what are these? Alright, we'll look at these. You never know. We might stumble across some Desert Shield cards, right? I'm not holding my breath on that. And if we did, they'd be all messed up because these cards are so boogered up. So boogered up. Yeah. I'm not going to waste any time. They're so messed up. So, boys and girls, public service announcement here. Don't leave your card just laying in boxes like this and chuck them in the corner. Buy yourself a nice 5,000 count box. Store them upright, not on their sides. And once you put them away, don't keep jockeying them around because these look like they've been dropped and kicked and God knows what else. Some of them are just really bad. But for the most part, I will say that this box was picked over because there's just so many opportunities to get better cards and not there. There's a gold winner card. Woo woo. Second gold winner card. Nobody important. Gold winner, gold winner, gold winner, gold winner, gold winner, gold winner, gold winner. No, that's the highlight here. It's a bunch of gold winner cards, but condition? Fuzz all over it. Charlie Huff, that might be the highlight in the whole stack. Looks like it. We'll go through some of these because they're newer cards. Who's this? Corey Patterson. 2005 opening day baseball. Okay. And they're upside down. Millar. Schilling. Teixeira. Kevin Brown. Someone named Brown. Yep, Kevin Brown. Giambi. Sheffield for the Yankees. Jimmy Rollins. Mike Lieberthal. Pat Burrell. Is that Benji Molina? Jose and Benji Molina. Okay. Roy Oswalt. Maglio Ordonez. Paul Konerko. Justin Morneau. Torrey Hunter. Jock Jones. Some Sport Flicks. J.D. Drew, Lance Berkman, Brett Boone. Is that? Hey, no. Kazuo Matsui, Mike Lowell, Travis Hafner. Another Drew. Chubby Bartolo Colon. Alfonso Soriano, Mike Teixeira again. Sean Casey, Ryan Klesko, Brian Giles, Ryan Klesko, and Jake Peavy. And I think we're probably going to call it there because looks like just a bunch of score and some ugly Dunruss. And we're not having much luck pulling out any more good cards. So that's it. I got to clean up this mess, straighten it out a little bit better, find better boxes to put them in, sleeve up a few more cards, and I still got work in the morning. So it's getting late. I want to thank you guys. Thank everyone for tuning in. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so. Subscribe to my channel. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Hit that notification bell. Any comments or anything like that, any questions you guys want to ask, go ahead now. while I sit down and take a load off my back. Hey, Derek, how's it going? Thank you. I'll check out and make sure I'm subbed to you, Derek, and everyone else in the stream. And if I'm not, I'll give you guys a sub, at least until YouTube tells me I've exceeded my allotted number of subs. Okay, cool. Yeah, I try to sub to everybody. Like when I'm in the Jobs channels, both Jobs boys, I'm subbing. So yeah, well that's good. I appreciate all the subs, guys. I have a video that I just put out a couple of days ago for 750 subscriber giveaway. I know Weber's Mile High Cards is gone already, but I got his box because I drew 3 winners for my 500 subscriber giveaway, and I just sent out the grand prize went out today, and here's Weber's Mile High box that I got ready to go for him. That's going out tomorrow. And basically what that is that's just a box of, he got a box of 91 upper decks. It's just a high number series. So he got a box of these. It's factory sealed. I bought like 2 cases of these at the beginning of summer. In there you've got your like Biggio rookie cards. You got the the Michael Jordan SP1 card. Some, what else is in there? A couple nice rookie cards. I had everything written down, but I'm drawing a blank right now. So this is a big box. It's just a bulk mailer with a lot of packing material, and then this box is just tucked in there like that. And then I got one more box to send out, and that was for 3rd place. And 3rd place got a box of 91 Fleer Ultra. Same size box. It's going to Jimmy Guns. Jimmy Guns won 3rd place in my giveaway. So for you guys that are interested and you are subscribed, and I'm able to verify you're subscribed, obviously, by checking your subscriptions. Feel free to enter. Just follow the rules. Like, subscribe, make a comment what you think. If you don't want to do anything, you say I'm not gonna do anything with them, or whatever. If you don't want to enter, then you can enter, say, not leave me out of this. It's all good. I got too many cards as it is, which, believe me, there's people who are like that, have too many cards. A lot of stuff. I managed to get everything from the 500 subscriber drawing into a bulk flat rate mailer, I should say, flat rate mailer. So it only cost me $20 to send that out. These are only like $15 a piece, but the next for 1,000 is even more. So I've got the 750 next. When I hit that milestone, when I exceed it, I'll have the drawing. And then I've already recorded all my giveaways at the same time. The 500, the 750, and the 1,000 subscriber giveaway at the same time. So as soon as I hit one, I can throw the video up. And if anything, I'll be adding stuff to it, depending on what I get. Like I got people asking me for some stuff, so I sent 50, that's 50, Chan-Ho Park cards, different ones, to a follower of mine over in South Korea, and he opened them up on his channel. But if you saw his mailer to me, he crushed it. He sent me the 2019 American and National League Tops. What is it? What do they call them? It's like the living sets. Like, you've got so many hours or so many days, like, to buy this set, and then they're never available again. limited number of sets being produced and sold supposedly. Um, 2019 American League and National League All-Star teams, and then he sandwiched that with home run derby guys, all the guys that participated in home run derby. Pete Alonso in there, the Vladdy Jr. cards. It's all in the video. You want to go back and check it out, you can. Like he crushed it. From what I gave him, like 50 Chan Ho Park cards, but he's like he loves Chan Ho Park, obviously because he's South Korean and that's where this guy lives. So he asked me for it, and I'm like, yeah, I didn't expect anything in return. So he said he was working on a gift for me. I'm thinking, oh, he's gonna give me a flower pot or something like that, You don't want to insult anyone by not accepting a gift. So yeah, yeah. If you go back and look at the video, those cards, like, like if Alonso has a great career, that card could be, worth a lot of money down the road. It already is now, but it can only, hopefully get better, right? So yeah, that guy crushed it. And I have a link on that video that sends people to his. They can go and uh, sub to him and get his channel, grow his channel, even though he's in South Korea. He still has a YouTube channel. This guy, he opens up really nice, expensive cards. And he told me flat out, he says, I can't get cards over here. I got to buy these really expensive cards. And, you know, so I'm like, all right, well, I'll send you, you want Chan Ho Parks? I got, I'm working on some um, Jose Canseco's for, I want to say, Chris Bolton. Chris Bolton asked me for some Jose Canseco cards because he PCs Canseco. I'm like, all right. So I figure I want to get 33 different Canseco cards. And he might have them all. I don't know. But since Canseco's number was 33, I said, look, I'll send you 33. And so I've got like 25 right now. And when I get 33, I'll send them out to him. And, whatever. All I asked these guys, just plug my channel on your channel. That's all. Let's grow our channels together. And, yeah, there's still so many people that like it. They like Jose Canseco. I'm like, all right, whatever, I mean, yeah, he was a good ball player back in the day. And when you find out they juiced and they cheated, then you gotta weigh, Some people will just think, hey, look past it. And so there are pros and cons. And I've talked to a guy who I buy bulk lots off of fairly regularly. And he told me, he goes, the Sosa, the McGuire home run race, he says they took advantage of those guys. They let them do it. They let them juice. They knew, like meaning Major League Baseball knew they were all juicing, but it was bringing in fans. It was bringing in revenues to the stadiums. So they didn't care. They turned a blind eye to it. And now all of a sudden, like it's all done and baseball's kind of rebounded. They threw them guys under the bus and they're like, nah, sorry, nah. We're not going to let you in the Hall of Fame now because you cheated. Yeah. So you got to, look, I guess, from both sides, and you can't just take one total perspective without considering the other perspective. And I understand too that once it was explained to me, because it's like, but my take on it now is if they let the McGuires, the Sosas, the Bonds, the Clemens, the Palmeiros, all those guys that were juicing back in the day, right? Meaning like maybe your day, the 80s, then they need to let Pete Rose in for gambling. They need to let Shoeless Joe Jackson in, who was never even proven that he gambled on baseball, yet had a lifetime ban. He had the best, average on his team. He was doing the best out of all the other White Sox guy teammates, yet he suffered the same penalty, the same fate as all the other guys on the team. So I don't know, I don't know what to say about that. But I do like when I get this room set up a little bit better because my table is small. Hey Frank, how's it going? Someone else, I have to go back to my last live stream, asked me about these brown bordered studio cards. And they had my email, but they never emailed me. They said he needed 6 more to complete his set, and I'm like, I just pulled out like 50 different ones. Um, Good chance a couple of those were in that I just pulled out of one of the boxes I was going through. And I said, listen, give me the numbers and what you need, and we'll go from there. So you want to asterisk by their names. The whole Roger Maris asterisk because he added like 4 extra games on the end of the season. Why? What's the point then? You're still going to look at him as the home run champion, say Barry Bonds. Then what's an asterisk going to do? Box of 2019 Stadium Club and penny sleeves. The Canseco. Oh, okay. All right. Well, I probably have a. What was Canseco's rookie year? Was it 87? Probably not, right? Was it 87? The same year as Bonds? I don't know. See, everyone liked those guys hitting home runs. Look at it today. Look at today. All these teams, all these guys. The Yankees hit 6 home runs yesterday, and yesterday, not tonight. I heard they were rained out tonight. In a losing cause. 265 home runs or some crazy number like that already. 85. Okay, so the 85 is the black and white cards, like half black, half white. Okay, but Detroit still won the game, right? 12-11, like crazy. And then the night before that, Houston and Oakland played, and Oakland scored 21-7, something like that. So now the ball's juiced. The players aren't juiced. The players are taking something. Trust me. Um, someone said to me, where was it? Oh, it was at work or somewhere. The players are taking something. They're finding their ways because let's face it, if you're a young guy, if you're a little bit older guy and you get hurt, then you suffer the Wally Pipp syndrome, where Wally Pipp was a very good baseball player. I think he was a 300 average hitter. It's like good ball player, first baseman for the Yankees, and got sick, wasn't feeling good, took a day off, right? Gehrig was inserted into the lineup. Gehrig went 0 for 4 his first game. Pipp was ready to come back the next day, and his boss, the manager, says, "Just take another day off and relax. We're going to give the kid another game under his belt." And Pipp never got back into the starting lineup for the Yankees. Gehrig took over from that point, and Pipp was a good ball player. So if you ever want to read a good story about baseball, the Wally Pipp story, his family still talk about it. Matter of fact, they just had a piece of a shirt or something like that was valued at a couple $1,000,000. It's crazy. A blazer maybe, but not a jersey, but something else, a warm up. Yeah, and that's what happened to Wally Pipp. That's what happened to if you're talking football. Before Brady got in, it was God. Who was the quarterback in New England before Brady got hurt? Brady steps in, and that's it. He's traded. Yeah, Bledsoe. There you go. Thank you, Bledsoe. Gone. He had to get games under his belt playing for other teams. Still a decent quarterback. I mean, didn't he take him to the Super Bowl one year? 1 or 2 times. I think he may have won one with them, Bledsoe. And then, of course, we all know the story behind Tom Brady. It's like lights out with him. But what do I know? I don't follow football anymore. Um, Kind of just got boring for me. I don't even watch baseball. I follow it this year. The Yankees are doing good, but I don't really sit and watch a game. I did go to last year. I saw the Yankees and the Phillies play at um, Citizen Bank Park over in Philly. Yankees lost that day. Um, and I've been to New York at the Bronx and saw um, Yankees play there. I think twice, years apart. But all right, the Lions. Well, you got Matthew Stafford up there, right? NHL. So, Derek, were you in the channel long? Did you see the hockey cards? I was going through some of these boxes. I don't think I saw any Red Wings in there, but I don't remember. Old hockey cards from the 70s. I found old basketball cards in these shoe boxes from the early 70s, mid 70s. Yo, what's up, Lee? How's it going? There he is right there, guys. See Lee right there with the Korean typing. Well, that's his name, Lee. Yes, Lee. I was just telling him about those cards you sent me, Lee. Awesome cards, man. Thank you. Lee J. Gwen? No, it's not Gwen. I am so surprised my package made it there. Oh, they're not for sale. I bought them at a lot, like um, at the flea market or something like that. I forget where I got them. I've had them for the whole summer. I just now put them out of the garage. I told these guys about the cards you sent me, and I did you see the video? It's an awesome video, man. Those cards are beautiful. Thank you so much. I know I only gave you those Chan-Ho Parks, but you overdid it, man. You killed it. I appreciate it. I love them. I love those cards. You can't beat like the Pete Alonso. You can't beat. Well, I guess you could if it was like Mike Trout's autograph or something like that. No, thank you. I'm glad. I'm surprised I caught you on. It's only not even midnight here on the East Coast. Did you see? I found a translator too. I was able to translate my little thank you over to Korean for you. First time I attempted. I'm glad it worked. Guys, if you get a chance, head over to Lee's channel, give him a sub him up, guys. Really nice guy, very generous. Yeah, I mean, he doesn't do any speaking in his videos. I kind of wish he would, but it's up to him. A lot of people don't do any speaking in their videos, but yeah, get him subbed up and start getting him. Thank you for subbing him, Derek. I appreciate it. Yeah, we need to get Lee up and get him going, help get him established, get more followers in his own home country there, and who knows, he may be the Korean Jabs, right? He could be the Korean Eric Jabs. So. Well, I'm glad you made it over, Lee. I was just showing. Yeah, I have some Japanese baseball cards. I don't know where I have them. But here you go, Lee. I'll show you these. I found like these are in had some shoe boxes in the garage from stuff I had picked up over the summer. I'll get this prop back up because I don't have any real studio. But check out these basketball cards that I got. Oh, that's terrible lighting. Lou Alcindor, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. How about Wilt Chamberlain, Now, this is Alcinder's rookie card. So, nice one. There's Wilt Chamberlain. And then, I mean, the other guys are okay. There's John Havlicek. There's Jerry West. Lenny Wilkins. They're not perfect. He got stapled in them. He's got a staple and a tack hole in him there. But those are the big cards. And then I just, got a whole bunch of... There's a whole stack of them that was in that box, though. And it's crazy. I see these at shows, obviously in a lot nicer condition. But this one box even had all these like bunch of non-sports cards in it. You don't see too much of that, especially on the channels that we frequent. So, but they're in the box, and so these are all from like the '60s. Ronan Martin's Laugh-In, right? This is the Brady Bunch. They're probably from the '70s. Brady Bunch. That's Rowan Martin's Laugh-In. Oh, no, this is a Partridge Family. I'm sorry. Got that wrong. Partridge Family. Here's the Brady Bunch. Be nice to have the one with Joe Namath on. I remember Joe Namath was on their show. Don Drysdale was on their show. That'd be cool to have those cards. Another Partridge Family card. More Partridge Families. More Partridge Families. She was the cute one on the show. Of course, all the girls liked him. Bobby Sherman. Here's, so these are like little joke. How do you stop a line from charging? Corny jokes, but that's what they should title these. And then you pop open this door for the answer, and it's like, you take away credit card. So, I don't know. These are just goofy cards. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't read them. And then there's more like pop the door open, get the answer to your riddles, jokes, bunch of those. Here's one that talks about horoscopes. Horoscopes. I've never seen these before. Joke ones again. Here's some Bazooka Joe, like cartoon strip cards. I don't know. How about, and this might be before a lot of you guys' time, Welcome Back Cotter, whatever, with Vinnie Barbarino. You guys recognize him? He's fatter and wears his hair real short now, but that's John Travolta. There it is. That's another one. The girls loved him in the '70s. So that's what those are. What else do we have here? Some kind of horror cards, like some movie. I guess that's the Creature from the Black Lagoon, right? Last one on the water is a rotten egg. Frankenstein. They had some Wolfmans in here, some vampires, mummies. That's the Phantom of the Opera. Then they had this goofy card. Someone like just made up a card for this guy, newscaster. I don't know. And then these cards, now my fingers don't fit, but you're supposed to like, I don't know. Or this one here, you fold them over and you make different faces. Out of George Washington. So I got some of those. These, I can't even fit my fingers in there, but then this is like Uncle Sam. I want you. Go down to the recruiting office now. Sign up. Join the Navy. Whatever. And some more of these joke cards. Where the doors open up. Boom. Riddles, a bunch of those. And I think that's it for the non-sports. And then, basketball. I had some nice basketball cards. Here's hockey cards. And this is just a recap of some of the stuff. So here's a Ken Dryden hockey card. Nice. That's from 70-71, so it's 71-72. Another Ken Dryden. How about a Bobby Clark? Another Bobby Clark. A Bernie Parent. Then here's a Bobby Hull, along with Phil Esposito. And there's a Bobby Orr. In fact, they're all Bruins there. Look at that. All from the same team. Cool. Here's a Blackhawk, Stan Mikita. I know he's in the Hall of Fame, right? How about a Bobby Hull? And Gary Doak. I don't know how he got there, what he's doing there, but he was the top card on the other. I did come across a Dr. J rookie card. Julius Erving. That should be in this stack here somewhere. But maybe I sleeved it up. I don't know where it's at now. But got mostly older basketball and hockey cards out of these. Like, there's some old basketball. How about Harlem Globetrotters? I don't know if you guys have ever seen these. For those of you that have just tuned into the channel, here's some Harlem Globetrotter cards. It's Curly Neal right there. I mean, everyone's favorite was Meadowlark Lemon, but I kind of like Curly Neal. They used to travel around, and they would be on, like, Wild World of Sports and stuff like that. And they would go to the different, play different. Usually it was like a team from Washington, like they played the same teams, but sometimes they would play, maybe a college team or something like that, and beat up on them pretty badly. And then they would run around with their bucket of confetti and fake throwing water on you. Just a bunch of older 70s non-baseball cards is what I ended up with. I mean, baseball cards that I did have were like, not all that good. So, I mean, we did come up with this Bo Jackson, that Randy Johnson, but their scores, But anyway, I didn't even finish going through this one box. It was a bunch of football. And I just, I don't know if any people would even be interested in football, looking at football cards. I don't know who all's in here. It's just a hodgepodge of. I mean, I would be surprised if there was like a Brett Favre in here or someone like that. You never know, but then there's basketball in here. I did find one Kobe Bryant, like, high school card shared with some guy named O'Neal, I think it was O'Neal. So not Shaq though. Anyway, so that's about it, guys. It's going up on midnight here. I do have work. Can't take off and play hooky all the time. Here's a nice sparkly Larry Centers card. Nice with lots of sparkles to it. Like, that's a Pinnacle scorecard, whatever. Summit. I mean, there were a couple older football cards in there, but not older like 60s or 70s. Some from the 80s. Ton of Ray Caruth cards, though. Oh, who's this? Elvis Gerbach. Yeah, so that's it, guys. It's bad enough now I gotta find a home for this stuff. But anyway. Hey, I want to thank everyone for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Again, head on over to Lee's channel. Sub him up. Let's see. Someone has some comments. Comments here. Hey, Just Spitfire, how's it going? Let me love corny jokes. Yeah, some of them cards they're from the 70s and stuff. Some of the non-sports cards are maybe late 60s through the 70s. Like the Partridge Family is probably the 70s. Carter's probably 70s. The Laugh-Ins are from probably the 60s. Globetrotters, I'm not sure what the years were on them. I couldn't find a year on them. Probably from the 70s. I just laid them out. I've actually gone through 2.5 of the boxes. Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's like I like the older basketball cards up there in the top, just above top middle. There's a Godzilla right there looking at us, yelling, screaming at us, getting ready to spit his ray out, I guess. And yeah, I like the older Godzilla. They were corny, but still, I liked them. Well, yeah, Jordan obviously was the best NBA player, but who else? I mean, yeah, there's probably no one else that can compare to him. LeBron maybe, but um, yeah, I don't even follow. I only know like the LeBron James. I know Kobe Bryant and Shaquille O'Neal. I have some Shaq rookie cards. Um, no LeBron rookies, anything like that. I do have like one or two LeBrons that came in a binder that I bought, but they weren't rookie cards. So, but yeah, as you can see, I gotta find a home. I gotta clean this room up a little bit. There's just so many boxes of cards sitting around. Um, so henceforth, I'm buying a shed, and I'm going to be moving everything in the garage and out to the shed, and putting 1.6 million cards out in my garage, and I'll pretty much take a nice chunk of the garage, probably 50% of the garage. But I gotta get tables. I gotta have them on tables. I don't want them sitting on the floor or anything like that. So, Lee, nice of you to drop in. I appreciate it. Yeah, well, sorting's the problem. So now, like, I'm thinking about, because if my channel keeps growing and I want it to grow, obviously, I'm looking at starting up a Patreon thing, and then giving some of these cards, because I have like some cards. I have 100 of each card. You don't need 100. So just starting giving stuff to the Patreons. Now, like Donald Blumdahl. I talked to Don Blumdahl. He has Patreons, and he gives away some of those higher level Patreons, like a current year's pack of card and last year's pack of cards. So he gives out a pack of 2019 and a pack of 2018. which is nice because, those are some good years, 18 and 19. You got the Vladdy Juniors, you got the Tatises, you got, all these new young, you know, um, potential superstars down the road, potential Hall of Famers, and you're getting the rookie cards, and they're printing the crap out of them. So that's going to be another thing is the value. What are they really going to be worth when you got, say they printed up, I don't know, 500,000 of each one. What's it going to be worth? Because everyone's got them, and right now, probably the last 10 years, people have been doing nothing but buying them and encasing them and protecting them, getting the Gem Mint 10s. So there's going to be a lot of the population report. Just because it's PSA population of 5 or 6, that doesn't mean there's only 5 or 6 Gem Mint 10s out there. That's just PSA and what they track because people send it to PSA. There's a lot that, I got 1.6 million cards and I can't afford to send them all out to PSA, get them all graded. Even on their best deal, you know what I mean? Bulk lot. So, anywho. Yeah, let's face it. You see guys on their channels every day pulling the Tatis Juniors, pulling the Vladdy Juniors, pulling, the Mike Trout cards. So, and all the autographs that go with it. The Wander Francos who haven't even played the game yet. The Eloys, all those. Everyone's snatching them up. Even I've managed to get some. So, without being a hardcore, collector for the newer stuff still because it is so expensive. You can only buy, I buy into breaks from time to time for that. I actually like Striker Breaks where he randomizes it. You get in at a decent price, but you get randomized into a team, which is okay with me because every time I go on to buy into someone's break or I look, my team's already sold or it's the $150 buy-in for a Yankees. I'm like, well, that's steep. That's steep. $100 to buy in for we're gonna get 10 cards. And there's no guarantee you're gonna get a nice relic hit or an autograph or anything like that. I know. Tell me about it. I remember going to flea markets as a 20-year-old and buying Mickey Mantle cards for $10, from the 60s. So, now, forget about it. Yeah. I know I used to go to flea markets when I was like a 20-year-old and I was just scoffing up every Mantle card that I could get. There wasn't a lot out there, and they weren't always in the best of shape, but still. So I think I kind of tuned out of Eric's stream tonight. I don't even know if he's still streaming or not. Probably not. Yeah, he might be going live. Looks like he's still live. Yeah, he's still live. Well, I put him on mute, and then I just figured, let me go live and let's see what I can draw in as competition against him. At peak, I might have had 8 people in here. It'll tell me when it's all said and done. But that's all right. It's not the best idea to go up against him because, he draws them all in. Everyone goes over there. But anyway, he's thinking about coming out here to Philly. I don't live in Philly. I live further east into New Jersey. But I've contacted John Jabs because John had told me a month ago that they were thinking about coming out here to in the Philadelphia area and hitting up some flea markets. So I contacted John and said, listen, let me know what day you're going to the card show. I had planned to go to Sunday just to get the Pete Rose autograph. Pete Rose is charging $69. There's so many people going to be there. It's ridiculous. But I just wanted the Pete Rose. Joe Morgan's going to be there. Who else? Mike Kingery, um, Reese Hoskins, Larry Boa, Mike Tyson, Evander Holyfield, Tony Perez, um, Pete Rose, then a bunch of football players, Donovan McNabb. So you're talking like Philly teams. Bernie Perrant's going to be there. Randall Cunningham's going to be there. Some also other former Eagle players and current Eagles players. So they said they were thinking about going there, but I was gonna, if John contacted me if he wanted to go to the flea market. Okay, yeah, Lee, nice for you to stop in before you go to work. Yeah, I'm gonna get ready to go to bed here in a little bit. Thanks a lot. Have fun at work. So, you know, a lot of guys. If you want to see who it is, you can go on to. It's called thephillyshow.com, and it shows you all the prices and all the people that are going to be there for the 3 days. But as 250 to 300 vendors there, tables. It's in the huge basement of the casino. It's like two or three like huge basements. But if John wanted to go to the flea market I go to, because the flea market I go to has some baseball cards, but it also has a ton of toys. And I know John's a toy guy, and I think he can really pick up a lot of good stuff. Oh, well, where do you live? You live near Valley Forge, Derek? Oh, well, that's a long drive from Detroit just for a card show. Yeah, yeah, that'd be a nice long drive. But then, so let me tell you this, Derek. If you go on Facebook Marketplace in your local area, you'll probably find people selling bulk lots, boxes of cards, and I do that too. Like I've got my last couple of large purchases. I bought over 300,000 cards from one guy. Another guy bought 210,000 cards. And this guy Art I've been dealing with throughout the summer. I've been buying off him. I probably got 300,000 off of him total, if not more, throughout the summer. The last purchase from him, I bought 45,000 cards roughly. Facebook Marketplace, and it gives you like a 100-mile radius from your location. You might be surprised what you see on there. And a lot of people take offers. Like, you kind of, I don't want to say lowball them, but you got to. Because everyone thinks they have, Michael Jordan's or Derek Jeter cards. You got it like this. I missed out on this last lot. 210,000 or 200,000 cards. It was 40 5,000 count boxes of cards, and they flashed some of them up there. But they're throwing up their best cards. They had a couple cards from the 60s and 70s and 80s. And so I'm like, all right. And they said make an offer. So I offered them $250. That's like $5. That's like $5 a box, right? That's what Eric says he pays. I pay about that, sometimes a little more, but that's all right. So the lady says, oh, well, I've already turned down $350. I'm like, okay. My counter offer that was $375. And a day goes by, no response back. Then I get a message from her because I used the messenger on Facebook. And it says, we sold it for $600. And I'm thinking to myself, yeah, the guy probably got a good deal. Because the last lot that I bought, the 210,000 card lot that I bought, I paid $750 for it, and the guy wanted 800. Well, actually started up around 4,000, and slowly over the a month or two, he kept coming down. And then finally, I saw I was still being advertised, and you see the prices were slashed out, and they said $800. So I texted him and said, "Will you take 700?" And he said 750, and it's yours. I said, "Okay, I'm coming up there." I was an hour from my house, drove up there, looked at it, bought it, brought it home, and I spent a good deal of the summer sorting through it on my own. And then some people were like, "Oh, you show us what you're sorting. Let us see what you're finding." Well, here, okay, so here it is. And so I started live streaming it like this. And but sometimes, I mean, yeah, I got some really nice old basketball in these boxes, and some non-sports cards, and some older hockey cards. But a lot of people like just baseball, and there was the baseball that was in this was frankly really junky. So that's a chance you take when you buy boxes and you don't look at them because you're buying just a whole big bulk. You don't have time to look at them all. You pop a lid on a couple, you thumb through them real quick, and you make a decision whether you're going to pull the trigger or not. Um, Now I know there's a guy up in Farmingdale, New York, and turns out I'm trying to think who has their headquarters up there. Um, I want to say, see, I heard PSA had one in North Jersey, but I read something that, or Rome, New York, um, which I think Farmingdale is close to that. Um, this guy had a whole bunch of cards for sale too, and he sells them between like $5 and $10 or $20 a box, depending on the year and stuff like that. And so I contacted him, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna look at some of your bulk lots. What do you got? And I said, listen, I'm coming from South Jersey. It's probably a 3 hour drive for me to get there. Is it gonna be worth it? And he told me straight up, says, no, it's too many commons for you to drive that far. So I appreciated his honesty with me. But I still want to go up there because there's those boxes. He's like, yeah, I still want to look in those boxes. I still want to see what's in there for myself because there may be something that catches my eye. When I go to flea markets, the vendors, the guy selling the cards, ask me, well, what are you looking for? I'm like, anything that catches my eye. If you catch my eye, that gets my interest, and then it goes from there whether I buy or not. And so then many times I walk away. This last time 2 weeks ago, because I didn't go last weekend at all. 2 weeks ago, I was up at the flea market, and I was looking at his stuff, and I was getting just turned off by his stuff. I wasn't liking anything that I was seeing, or the prices were a little too high. And as I turned around, he had a little horseshoe thing, and I started exiting his thing. I saw a box at $5. It was like an 800 count box. Oh, that's fine. I, I really don't notice the numbers do what they do, 5454. Um, but yeah, and I turned around and I stopped and I ended up spending like $13 at this thing. I got a couple boxes of cards, and then I find another guy. He's got like a one of like a shoebox full of stuff, and it's like $10. I'm like, all right, I'll take it. I'm not even gonna look in there too much. $10, I'll take it, and I'll take my chances because it's only $10. You know, but some guys think they've got the holy grail of cards, and they won't part with the 91 um, Fleer set for less than 20 or $30. And I'm like, really? Holy cow! You know? Yeah. So some people don't understand. They're still stuck in the '80s in cards, or they're people who just don't know. You know. Um, I saw something where they put down it was their father's collection. They just want to get it out of the house. I was in contact with a guy about that and never heard back from him. So can't force them to sell either. It's like, okay. No, like a guy. I was at the flea market. A guy had like an 800 count box full of them, and he's like, I said, you got any cards? And he goes, yeah, I got this card right here. And he said, he's like, $10. I'm like, nah, that's too much. And I knew what it was, and I was trying to be nice to the guy. He goes, all right, $5. I'm like, nah, that's all right. I appreciate it, but it's not what I'm looking for. He goes, all right, $1. I still walked away from him. Hindsight, I should have just picked them up for $1, and I don't know, could have given away on the channel, right? But I mean, I walked away because it was what it was, and people. I mean, he realized he didn't want to take them back with him. People at the flea markets, they don't want to unload and load and reload their cars up with their junk. Well, I don't know if it was a complete set. It was just like an 800 count box, so it could have been a bunch of doubles in there. The key cards could have been taken out. He went down to $1 real quick. And then I went back later on and asked me, someone bought it. Someone bought it because I went back, a couple weeks later and I asked him, hey, you still got that box of cards? He goes, nah, I sold it. Yeah, I mean, $1. I mean, it was worth $1 because you're getting them for dirt cheap. But, you know, unless you're sending them out for TTMs or something like that, you know. But then again, someday, in another 30, 40, 50 years, they'll be 100 years old, right? You have a 100-year-old box of cards sitting there. There'll be, I don't know, 500 million other cards, boxes of cards for that year. But yes, yeah, you have to keep it in the box because if you open it up, people think you stole the Holy Grail, and they're gonna come in your direction to find out where that bright yellow light's coming from. So, yeah. But anyway, anybody else have any other questions or anything like that? It's going on over 2.5 hours. It's 10 minutes to midnight. I know Detroit, you're probably only an hour or so behind me. You might even be on the same time zone as me. I'm not sure about Detroit. If you're central, then you might be an hour behind me. Yeah, same Eastern, so And I got to get up at 4 a.m. for work, 4:30. So I appreciate you hanging out, Derek. And the odd one, okay. Yeah, I appreciate you hanging out, though. And thank you. And we'll see you on the next one. I'll go and I'll make sure I'm sub to you, though. And I'll scroll back through all this and see who else is in here that I may not be sub to, but I recognize a lot of the names. But I always like to make sure that I get sub everybody up. So even if you don't have content, you may want to put out content one day and you already have 50 or 100 subscribers, and that'll help to keep you motivated to keep going. All right, yes, good night, and we'll see you later. Bye, everybody. Oh, wait, my trademark sign off. Oh, we gotta do that. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like buttons. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the notification bell. And this is Boomslang signing out saying peace. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye. Gotta get that trademark in there. All right, good night.